about child growth. We have a guest here, Dr. K.V. Mohan Rao, educationist and personality expert. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Jashita.
So, sir, can you explain how to engage children nowadays?
Sure, Jashita. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for getting a lot of good feedback. So nowadays, children are so precious.
Yes.
So the problem is, nowadays even parents also facing a lot of difficulty in growing the children.
Yeah.
The reason being they don't have proper engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because earlier, in olden days, we
Yeah.
used to play a lot,
Yeah.
and we used to study a lot. We used to discuss with the elders a lot. But nowadays, the kids they don't have exposure to elder people. They don't have time to play. They don't have time to spend in functions or social activities. So that is the reason why they are a bit feeling bored. And moreover, the problem is, because of this nuclear family system, majority of the kids they don't have access to uh, this playing. That is the reason why they are habituated to television or smartphones. So they are wasting their time.
Yeah.
So my opinion is, we should engage them in a proper way. That means we need to make them fully occupied
Yeah.
round the clock.
Yep.
So for example, children needs at least 8 hours of a sound sleep every day.
After
Okay.
they eat, sleep, especially 8 hours.
Yes. So better to go to sleep at the early time.
Yeah.
So first thing is, we need to, engage them in a proper manner. That means we need to make a schedule initially. Initially, there may be some resistance. They don't like it. But
Yeah.
as we go on habituate them to that schedule,
Yeah.
so slowly they get habituated to it. Why?
Yeah.
Because, so for example, you take early in the morning, we need to
Yes.
habituate the children to wake up
Yeah.
at 5:30,
Yes.
so that they will find more time in the morning.
We could wake up at 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30. Waking up at 4:30 is really really good because forefathers used to call it Brahma Muhurtam. That
Yeah.
means at that time our brain cells are very fresh, body
Fresh.
cells are very fresh.
Wake up, then we'll feel a bit fresh.
Yes, exactly, Jashita, you are correct. So wake up at 4:30 is really good.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we need to go to bed by 8:30 in the evening. So many children, what they do, they will study in the night. That's not at all advisable.
Yeah, we should we should study before we play.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah. So going to bed at 8:30 is a good thing.
Important.
Yes, that is important. And if they go to bed at 8:30, definitely they will wake up at 4:30, and they will get 8 hours of sound sleep. After waking up at 4:30, they will finish off their mornings. So that is the reason why what I am telling is, if you go to bed at 8:30, then it's very easy to wake up at 4:30. So
Yeah.
4:30, brain and body cells are very fresh now. So you can finish morning calls and then you can study for some time. Then you can do some yoga, walking or exercise. If you are interested, you can play some sports, and after that you can fresh up and then go to school. If you don't have school nowadays because of this corona, this one, then you can attend online classes. So you feel lot of enthusiasm and freshness. They don't have access to go outside. That is the major problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So only thing is 8 hours of sleep, and then early morning wake up. They should have some physical activity, maybe yoga or whatever it may be. So especially for kids, studying in the morning is very very good because brain cells are very fresh and they are very receptive. We can and moreover the entire environment is so, the ambience is so calm and pleasant, and it's very easy to absorb whatever they study. Second thing is, every child must have some physical activity early in the morning. Every
Yeah.
child should read something early in the morning. Okay, so
Yeah.
then they have to attend the classes, whether it is online or offline, whatever it may be. Okay,
Use computer for their online class. I also use on computers.
good. Using computer is somehow better than phone, because smartphone is always giving you a lot of disturbance. You'll get calls, you'll get
If we touch the screen with our hands, nothing will happen.
yeah.
That's what.
So it's always disturbing. I will tell you one example. Recently, I saw one student who is writing online examination through mobile. So they are keep on getting calls. The exam was closed. So there, and it's very
Yeah, that's great because we should using computer is so important for online class.
yes, exactly.
But all children should mute themselves because if they don't, they'll get disturbed.
Yeah, entire class is speaking means it's online. No, they will get disturbed.
If the teacher asks us some questions, then only we should unmute.
Is after these classes, the kids have to take some food or something like that, and they need to play for some time.
Corona virus, kids are not allowed to play, but
Anyhow, they can play. They can play at home. Okay, with the available gadgets. So better thing to engage kids at this Corona time is so they have to take up some activities.
yeah.
Maybe
So
subject.
like they could draw, and after Corona time is done, they can show to their teacher at school.
Yes, like that. Yeah, they can make drawing. They can improve their writing skills. They can make some scientific activities,
Or they
mathematics.
can do crafts.
Yes, can do something like that, and they can help their parents at their
Also, they
work.
can,
Yeah.
they can also do some videos.
Can do some videos and post on YouTube, and they can teach lessons or subject to their juniors.
Especially I'm doing so many videos.
Yeah. So like that, we need to engage them in a positive way. Then they don't go to cell phones or TVs or something like that.
Yes.
That is the right way of engaging kids. So they have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Should have proper food. They should not go for junk food. They should.
This Corona, and no kids should eat hamburger, pizza, French fries, popcorn,
Yes.
chips.
You're right. So they should not go for junk food. They should take healthy food.
Yeah.
Because they have to keep
I
healthy,
al-
especially.
also-
And they have to create some activities on their own, and parents should help them to create some activities. Maybe it is subject related or co-curricular or extracurricular, or sometimes it's maybe purely time pass or improving communication skills, improving handwriting, whatever it may be. And they have to have
Yeah.
some physical activity in the evening, maybe cycling, yoga, what?
There was solar eclipse, right?
Yeah.
Yoga.
Mm.
Yeah, for that I did a video.
Yeah, for International Yoga Day, yeah, we need to, especially for kids, we need to habituate to yoga, because it's very helpful from the
Yeah,
childhood.
When we do meditation, our brain will get fresh and we can sleep nicely.
Very good, and you can read very well. You can
Yeah.
study very well.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing. Are communication skills necessary for kids?
Yeah, definitely. Nowadays, it's most important. Not only for their career, even in family life also, it's very very important. Improving communication skills. So communication
Yeah.
skills must get top priority in the kids.
Yes.
Communication skills is nothing but it's not only speaking in English.
Yeah.
So it's a proper way of expressing the things and proper way of listening. Empathetic listening and good listening. Most of the parents complain that my kid is not listening, my kid is that, my kid is this, like that. A lot of complaints are received.
Yeah, especially when kids don't listen their mom and dad, they'll become bad. Like they don't know anything then.
Especially the problem is for kids, even for some parents also, it's very, that listening ability is missing. That's the major problem. In communication, even the kid and the parent, they both should have good communication skills. That means listening. Listening means not only listening, empathetic listening is important nowadays.
Yeah.
So we should be empathetic towards the kid, and the kid at the same time, kid also, he should try to listen something, because parents won't tell anything for wrong sake. They will always expect the child to grow in a proper
Especially
manner. Skill, the patience and the empathetic listening both are very very important.
Yeah.
And the way of speaking, of course, speaking good English nowadays,
Yeah.
it's beyond anything. It's a mandatory, and it's very easy also. It's not a difficult task if we make habituated to that. Okay.
Yeah. Your opinion and smartphones for kids.
I can say definitely smartphone nowadays it is impacting much. Not only kids, even the elders also. So my suggestion is better to avoid smartphone for kids till they reach at least their school age.
Yeah.
Rather than a smartphone, better to give them a laptop
Better,
or something like that.
any impact for social media?
Social media impacting kids a lot.
Yeah.
So, as I told you,
Yeah.
like smartphones, till
Yeah.
they reach age of 15, they should avoid this social media also, because social media it is giving lot of unethical information. That is the problem. Okay, Jashvita?
Children, dull children.
I strongly believe that there is no dull children. The environment they grown up, maybe the way they were trained. So these things make them dull. So we need to identify their real strength, because everybody is gifted with great strength. So if we identify that strength and we encourage them, then there won't be any dull children. For example, if you take Mahendra Singh Dhoni, if you take Sachin Tendulkar, if you take A.R. Rahman, these are all dull students. But in their area of expertise, they became world popular personalities, no? So there is no concept like dull children. We need to encourage that spark. Everybody is gifted with the strength. That strength is a spark. We need to explore that spark. That is important. So we need to focus on that. How to identify that the strength of a kid and unleashing that strength.
What about technology impact?
This technologies, there is a lot of impact on kids. On one hand, it is definitely useful. Technology is useful, because of technology only nowadays kids are they are able to attend online classes and all.
Yeah.
But at the same time, technology is two-edged knife.
Yeah.
So if we use it in a positive way, definitely you will grow up. So many kids, they are doing programming, they are developing a lot of apps.
Yeah.
And at the same time, so many kids, they are suffering because they are misusing the technology. Okay.
Yeah.
So the way how we use the technology, that creates a lot of difference in a kid's life.
What about sports?
Yeah, sports are very very important nowadays.
You know,
Many people feel that sports means winning a Olympic or Asian medal. That's not like that. Actually, sports plays crucial role in life of a kid.
Yeah.
So every kid should have entry into at least one sports. Maybe it's a basketball, football, cycling, badminton, whatever it may be, whatever his interest. When they play some game, they'll become physically active, psychologically active. Moreover, their concentration power also improves because of sports. So that is the reason why I strongly advise each and every kid to have at least entry into at least one sports. Their expertise in sports. At the same time, they are showing their expertise in education also. And moreover, nowadays, if you have sports career, definitely you will have good career opportunities. So sports is a must for a kid to excel in his life, and it makes him always fit and fine.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time and answers.
Thank you, Cheshita, for giving us this opportunity. Thank you very much. I hope every kid will grow in a positive manner.
If you want to see more of my videos, like, share and subscribe. Bye.